Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Now, if you're a regular on the channel, you know I absolutely love handheld gaming. In fact, most of my gaming that I do for fun is done on a handheld, whether it's the Switch, the Analog Pocket, or the Steam Deck. You know, I've got a variety of handhelds. I still play like my original Game Boy Advance, my original Game Boy DMG. I just love handhelds. Now, I'm very much interested in this, and the reason for this is it has 6 face buttons, man. Check it out. So I'm just gonna keep pausing it. So over here we've got CPS1. Okay, easy enough to emulate. A lot of these ones do. And what's this here? So we've got okay, so that's CPS3 running there. Sorry, I'm more familiar with Third Strike than any of like Second Impact or the first Street Fighter 3. And okay, over here, clearly we have Naomi or Dreamcast. Sorry, just go back a little bit. Okay, so that was Capcom versus SNK 2. Guys, I'm a big, okay, Capcom, I'm a fighting games. Again, CPS1 over here, but there's a nice bunch of colors. It looks like it's got a SATURN D-pad. Now, okay, so we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there, Shredder's Revenge, which is an excellent beat 'em up, and that's actually out for Android, but only available via Netflix. And from what I understand, this has 2 different operating systems. It has an Android one. You can get a dual one or a single one, or a Linux one. Now, in my experience, Android is laggy. Linux is laggy, but not as laggy. That's Streets of Rage 4. And honestly, guys, it's looking good. So PSP emulation, it's just looking good. We've got Dreamcast over there. Guys, honestly, like I'm really excited about this. That's more than likely PS2 as well. That might be Saturn, Duke Nukem on Saturn. That's definitely a Saturn game because I've tried that one out. It's weird and it's wonderful. We've got some Neo Geo stuff happening there. Guys, I am excited about this because, hey, I mean, just look at it. Look, 6 face buttons, right? I mean, I love the Analog Pocket, but we know one of the things with the Analog Pocket, it doesn't have a great D-pad. And hopefully, let me try and get a shot where maybe we can see a bit of D-pad at some point. So that game there that was just showing, that's a PGM game. I can't remember what it's called now, but that's PGM for sure. Okay, here we go. Some CPS2 now. Again, this will be awesome. That's either on PlayStation 2 or I think Atomisware or like the Dreamcast related. And obviously you can do your older games as well. Now, honestly, I am excited about this. Yeah, this is, I never thought I would want to buy another emulation handheld, but the fact, right, let's get a good shot of one of these. Okay, oh, okay. All right, okay, that'll do. Okay, we've got the specs up and everything. So here we go. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got a dual OS one with Android 11. It's got Linux, and then a 2 gig of memory. Okay, 32 or what's that? A 16 gig micro SD card and a 32 gig eMMC. Now, okay, multi-touch. It's got a touchscreen stuff. If you're gonna go the Android route, you're gonna want the touchscreen, but I'll probably go for this one. Well, I don't know, depending on the price, maybe I'll go for a dual boot one, but Linux is the one I'll get because I have an ANBERNIC. It's like one of the ones shaped like a Game Boy. It was quite cheap. It was like 60 or 70 pounds. So I bought it, I customized it, has a brilliant front end. It emulates stuff okay. I mean, it's not FPGA. We're not gonna get, we're not gonna get simulation like we do on the Analog Pocket. But guys, look at this is what has got me: the 6 face buttons and the Saturn style D-pad. Now I used the 8-bit Doll M30 controller a lot on the Mister. It's amazing, absolutely love it. So one issue that I've had with a handheld Steam Deck, okay, the D-pad lackluster, not good for fighting games. The Analog Pocket, again, the D-pad, the back buttons, the shoulder buttons at the back, difficult to play fighting games. I don't really like shoulder buttons when it comes to Capcom fighting games. So generally on handhelds, I prefer to play the SNK ones with 4 buttons, but this has got 6 buttons and I'm interested in this. So the Linux one, what we got here, okay, so RAM 1 gig, okay, so not as powerful. So this is probably the better one to go for, just because the specs a little higher. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the spec is fully capable of, but based on what they're showing, it can do Dreamcast, it can do PlayStation 2, if I'm not mistaken, and that'll be decent. And I like playing RetroArch. I love RetroArch, and one of the things about RetroArch is, you know, I like playing online with it against friends of mine. We hook up and we play stuff on them. I'm just going to play that again because I just absolutely love it. I mean, look at it. The guy is proper spamming fireballs, but this looks really interesting. So it's not out at the moment. I'll leave any relevant links in the description of this video. But honestly, guys, like, I didn't think I'd buy an emulation handheld again, but 6 buttons, a Saturn D-pad, man, I can play this. And this, you know, you'll have most of the Final Burn Neo ROM set on there. So there'll be a lot of games that aren't available to us on devices like the Analog Pocket that we're playing on a handheld. Yes, they're available on things like the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck's more powerful, but you know what? Steam Deck's a lot bigger. and the D-pad's not as good. ANBERNIC, if you guys are watching this, I would love to get a review unit, because the test that I would like to do is how good is that D-pad for fighting games. We're seeing fireballs. How good does the stuff run on it? So I'm likely going to pick this up. Maybe not straight away when the rush is all there, but once the rush dies down, maybe if I see an offer on AliExpress, it's definitely one that I want to hand, because hey, like I say again, man, I love the Capcom games and I love those 6 buttons. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you guys this, because out of all the handhelds that come out, and a lot of handhelds come out, this is one that's definitely piqued my interest. So share your thoughts about this with me below. Let me know whether you're going to pick it up or not. Yeah, what you think. But yeah, guys, honestly, it looks wicked to me. And I'm not a snob, you know. I'm not someone that's going to be, I'm only going to play with IFPJ. I use emulation all the time. Got no issues with it whatsoever. There's a lot of enjoyment to be had, and this looks like it's going to deliver something unique that's not really out there. Well, a good D-pad and 6 face buttons. But that's it, guys, for this video. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then hey, a subscription and a like is super appreciated. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.